It's not news that the world is experiencing a global pandemic that has seen nations take drastic measures to keep its citizens safe and healthy. Coronavirus, also known as COVID-19, took the world by storm. And unfortunately, Nigeria is not left out. Enforcing the stay-at-home order has been the sole responsibility of security operatives. The police, the military, Civil Defense Corps, and other paramilitary personnel have been deployed to ensure compliance in and around all affected areas.
We have our personnel at the front line working closely with the medical team because for them going around to trace those who have contact with persons who test positive require some level of risk that involves security coverage also. So we have police officers going with them. We also have police officers deployed to ensure compliance with the restriction of movement order.
For arrest and prosecution, and if a way life can be protected is for people to obey the stay-at-home order, then the security officials must do everything possible but safe to ensure that there is obedience to laws by various states for the period of the lockdown. Do not let us find ourselves in a situation whereby vices will be on the increase. Vices like stealing will be on the increase. Vices like robbery will be on the increase because people are trying to meet up needs. My advice to the government also is do something so that there will be more employment for people who have lost their jobs and who will lose their jobs.
So much as this period of lockdown may constitute a major challenge to the majority of Nigerians,
you don't have 1,000 naira, you don't even have 500 naira to feed your children. That you know what it means. One, it makes the man to develop BP. It makes the man not to sleep well at night. When a man is at home, you don't have copper to feed your family. Or when you touch your wife will slap you.
All this thing they go like this. Many of us will come out by force. They are not going to listen to anybody again because of hunger. It's not easy to stay at home, no food, nothing. Now all those boys where they don't get work. Whether they talk rice, but they don't get work before. What do you want to make them? What do you want to make them eat? Nothing. Next thing we will see, they will see they will come out to remember, begin workshop, begin give for afternoon like this. Nobody go disturb them. To take us out, it's food. Where there's no food, they can do and undo. Because if you don't get food, you no shop, anything can happen.
Some people are refusing to stay in their houses because they earn daily wages used to take care of their households. You will not blame such people if they are out on the streets, even though there's a lockdown order. You will not blame them. It may be wrong, but they have not received food. They have not received the rice and the spaghetti and the tin tomato you promised.
Well, what this shows for the government, and it's a warning to the government, is the soft economic underbelly that Nigeria has. It goes to show that if we're not careful, we cannot really live out a serious crisis. And we may have not just a pandemic on our hands, but a revolution.
You see, this is not the conventional law enforcement. You're not dealing with the normal crimes you're having on a daily basis. You're dealing with an extraordinary situation. Here you're dealing with citizens that are tense. It's not the armed robber you are chasing or the burglar that you're chasing. You are trying to curtail the spread of a virus. Now, citizens are majorly the target of that virus also. Policemen also are vulnerable to the virus. The situation is already tense. If you use the conventional approach, you will compound the situation. So definitely, it requires a lot of compassion, a lot of sympathy, a lot of human feelings in enforcing this particular order. It's more of a persuasive enforcement. Since the roads are empty, you find young people playing football, doing all manner of sports on the roads, still coming together, clustering, not maintaining the social distancing guidelines. that became another challenge for us to really work on. And the last few days also, we step up our games and we're able to persuade those citizens also to return home. We have laws that we can charge them, but we are not looking at the option of charging, prosecuting. We are looking at the option of persuading.
The military also, please don't hit anybody, don't attack anybody, lest we have an Arab Spring here. People are already pent up in their anger, and then you make a mistake, you hit somebody, and the whole place erupts. Then we have something that we all cannot manage.
No matter how hard you work towards persuading people, there will still be few who will insist on doing the wrong thing. And you cannot render the system helpless in a time like this, because there must be a system that will compel compliance to those who feel that they cannot voluntarily comply, which is why the government permits some few courts to sit for this purpose. The law has also been passed to enable the law enforcement agents to be able to carry out the enforcement, and that has helped, which is why you see us now having some few cases now going to courts. And we are likely to have more in the next few days, because those who feel that they will not voluntarily comply, then we will, in the interest of the generality of the people, compel them to comply so that we can serve the majority.